This was smart. What's that?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh! Mass deconstruction! Oh! Oh! Go! I'm ready, but I have no idea what we're doing. I need the Swede. Where's the Swede?
We're just out here getting it done.
Do you need to seek medical attention?
I think so. I might lose my temper.
That's a prostate.
You'll find out.
Forward! Forward! That didn't take much.
Larson?
You never know what we're gonna get into, right, Dougal? Ah! You're in the rhubarb! I'm having fun. Look what showed up this morning, guys. Number two is here. So we just got to get this one set up, and then we have all our planter tractors here. So if you guys didn't see the last video that we were talking about the new tractors, the new G5 display, look at this. This is sweet. Being able to do that is going to be a game changer in the combine. Well, really everything, but this is sweet. Being able to see, you can scroll around and look at your field, look what you're doing, see where you're at, just to be able to touch and drag. Seems like such a simple thing in nowadays technology with your phone and such. We just got it in the G5 monitor, which I'm excited for. I hope you weren't feeling left out, but here's your tractor. Brody, there's another cab set up.
Great. There's only one harness.
Yeah, this one I think is much less in depth, and since this is a planter tractor with the new DB planter, there's no boxes, no fold boxes. That's one nice thing about the new ISOBUS integration, where you can just plug and play. Plug and play, it's so nice. So myself and Big Swede here went upstairs to look for all the stuff that goes in this cab. You want to tell them how long we spent looking for something that is not on this yard anymore?
Well, it wasn't too long. We don't need to embarrass ourselves too much.
Yeah, remember when we sent that sprayer back that was a demo? Yeah, we also sent along the controls, the harness, and everything because it's for that sprayer. So we don't have a harness for this tractor, nor a sprayer yet.
We've got one spare harness, but not the power one. That has to go to the batteries.
Yeah. So I think for the spring, as of right now, since we don't have a sprayer or the harness, we're just gonna put the radio in and send it.
Yeah.
Just gonna send it.
She's ready.
Duggo, how rutted down do you think he's gonna get this thing in the mud?
You know, if he keeps it out of the ponds, he should be okay.
He's used to 4 tracks.
Yeah.
He's gonna be stuck. And then we throw them big saddles on this thing and add about 10,000 pounds to the 16-inch tracks. Can you imagine it? It'll be buried to the frame.
It's going to be a dry spring. Won't matter.
Gosh, I hope so.
It's going to be dry. We'll be ready by April 12th.
We need a break for once on what Mother Nature does to us.
If there's such a thing as getting a break.
We haven't experienced one for a couple years. Well, new day, new struggles. We're riding the bus right away in the morning. Or anyways, Eric has been. So I told him I was bringing a air compressor and a hug. I brought your hug.
Oh, good.
Oh.
I was getting PTSD when I was hooking up to this. If you remember, were you here last time when I unhooked from it?
No.
And there was pressure on the hitch. Maybe that was Brody or something. And the thing come flying off to the side right into my shin. And
Nice.
yeah.
That woke you up.
Mm-hmm. Put me down.
Well, as you can see, this one's flat on the bottom. So we're gonna try to wake that problem up. What do we want? 100 pounds in this, or?
I suppose. That would make sense.
it's happening. I think it's happening. Progress. So we've come to get our Demco tanks that have been here a year. If you remember right, we bought those to put on the 9530. Now the game plan has changed for the second year in a row. We are going to be using them. Our bracketry is just different, so I had to order new brackets, and it is working. I like how our brand new tanks have been bird pooped on. Those are just for decorations. I would trust that that will do nothing.
I need to sign something before I give these things a ride home.
You smell popcorn?
Oh God. Even this morning again.
Oh my God. He's had the flu.
I did take the valve step cap off. Yeah, I do have the flu of some sort.
First Duggo, then him, and hopefully avoiding me.
Oh, this ain't gonna do.
Oh my gosh, I got another job here today.
Everything's low.
Oh my.
They're always empty on the bottom.
Yep, I don't understand that either. You would think something round would stay round. This was smart. What's that?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh! Mass deconstruction! Oh! Oh! Duggo! He's not gonna be pleased. Look at the rubbish.
God, do I remember him coming in here and saying something about this? There, problem solver.
Well, we can just take this door off and then we'll only have 4 doors left.
This will be symmetric.
Well, besides that problem, we really chose a good spot to put those. Those are for the 9RX. We'll have to get the skid loader, pull this out in a different trailer, and oh yeah, that's a later problem though. So Brody's been working on the planter, stripping down. I don't think we're not going to send the speed tubes or the meters away, right? We're going to hope we can skip a year. We're going to go through them, look at them, but we're not going to send them.
We'll spend money on these rock guards instead.
Yeah, so openers, completely garbage. They're junk. I have new ones there. We're going to be putting the wear parts on like we put on our bean planter the last time we openered something. Because they're a ton thicker, especially for the speed planter. They're true. I would say that's the biggest selling point, is when you put them on, the pinch point stays true rather than OEM, which you would think would be okay, but they seem to, the pinch point varies on OEM, so that's why we're going with wear part, and also they're thicker and supposed to last longer. So we will be putting these on. It's got cast hub. Problem is, we can't really move forward on this project because these are the rock guards. They run in between each opener disc on every row. $80 for this. I can't believe it.
Just $80.
And yesterday our precision dealer sold the last that he has of them.
Sold 48 of them yesterday.
48. We can't put the openers on till that's there. So then you can't put the gauge wheels on. So that kind of puts us at a standstill on this project, but we can go through the row units.
This is where the opener has been
Rubbing
already.
So that's carbide. Flip it over and show them. And now it's broken. And then, according to them, it starts eating in on your disc, possibly. Good times. Planter work. Repetitive. Not hard, but very, very repetitive.
You're pretty dang close. $80.
Oh, sweet. Even more than 75.
$1,900.
Well, yeah. Maybe we could just weld on a little bit.
Carbide. I don't know if you can weld carbide.
Looks good.
Oh, yeah, guys. So, I've started a new project, and wouldn't it just be like our luck to have disappointment strike again? Got these lights that I quickly needed because I want this truck to be like road ready. If one of these go down, we can hook up and go with it. So I ordered these off Amazon. Probably not the best choice of quality. First indication of poor quality is when the bolts that come in the kit are not the right thread. Like, not even close. It's fine thread. This is coarse 1/4-inch thread. So I can put them on, but I'm gonna have to go to town to buy the right. This is the old bolt from the lights we took off, which work, only some of them were damaged in removal due to rust. So I'm short some, so I can't complete it. I'm wiring them up, but I can't complete. Yet another job. Yet another job we can't complete in here. On the bright side, the lights do work that I just have laying up there. On the very disappointing side is I was hoping by some miracle they needed to be on to make all the rest of the lights work on the truck. Unfortunately, we are still experiencing a blackout. There's no power, Eric. Why? Why no power?
Take that power probe
And
Where do you want me to shove the power?
give power to each thing that Brody's looking at over there.
There's something that's being overlooked, I think. I've got no bumper lights, I've got headlights, I've got no signals. At least it ain't on fire.
It'd be easier if it was.
Where do we even start? I mean, we only took off this set of wires, a wire over there that also has no power now. What could it be? The
What was
fuses
that?
are all good.
What was that one wire that we took off here?
Well, there's one under here, and Eric's been power probing them, which results in the same nothing. This, could it be something with that? You wouldn't think so. Power don't come from the sleeper. This wire goes to the sleeper.
No.
I will say that this problem is the most irritating situation we've experienced with this whole truck build. So, while I was in the banking meeting with Dad and Randy, what, are you mesmerized by your good looks in the reflection?
Yeah, only because it's so small, I finally look good.
Zoomed in. Oh, wow. These two have been working on this truck, and to my disbelief and also happiness, they have resolved 3 issues, 2 of which coincidences, again, that always happen to us, always. One of which self-inflicted.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to explain what you all found?
It was all having to do with electrical.
So,
I don't even know where to start. It's mostly on this side.
this front bumper was not working, and you figured out that that was an issue after you got these lights working.
So, where's a good example of one?
I want to know where that one wire.
Yeah.
Here's this.
Find one,
Oh, yeah.
find one with a bunch of silicone on it.
Here it is. It was like this.
Yeah.
One of these, you know.
Are those scotch locks? Is that what they call them?
Yeah, and you should see
Junk locks.
There's
And
a
then
lot
they-
on this truck.
Don't
too.
ever use them on the outside
this
of a
one didn't
vehicle.
even get silicone.
No, I tore it off.
Okay, yeah.
Something Dad used to use, and then he'd put cock in each side and color. Good.
So
Anyway.
that was right here, and,
And-
and when you wiggled it, that turned the fronts on. And off.
And that literally just happened since we serviced this truck, parked it in the shed, got it back out, brought it in here, day cabbed it, and it just quit working. The chicken lights on the side,
That was Brody.
Brody,
That was just a plug.
it would just
quick
unplugged from the back of the dash,
and back and
which we never tore apart. Just a fluke deal again.
Yep.
And the one deal that was
Self-inflicted.
self-inflicted, which is really unbelievable. Come look at this. There's one light on the sleeper that takes enough power to cause, how would you explain it? It's got to have enough resistance. The
Yes.
flasher has to have enough resistance, this thing, to make your signal lights work. And when we day cabbed the truck, took the sleeper off, this light, which don't ask why this is sawzalled off, that's a long story of the guy that came and picked up the sleeper. We need to remodel some things. But we got our light, he plugged it in, and now it works. So we need one LED flasher module, whatever this is called. Module sounds professional.
It's not a relay.
Resistor.
resistor.
There's the
It's
technical
a
name.
relay. And I thought of that because when I wired my dirt bike to be street legal, and I put LED
We're pulling knowledge from how many years ago?
2016. Wow. Almost
You
remember
9
that,
years.
huh?
Just a little bit. Actually, I still have the whiteboard in my basement with the wiring diagram for that dirt bike on it. And it was in dry erase marker, but I'm sure it's extremely stuck on that whiteboard now.
It's the pain of learning things than to just forget it most of the time. But I'm glad you remembered this.
You're thinking it's something that we
Did.
changed up there with a wiring harness, something short.
Which one out of those 3 issues was this issue?
Which I
But
then
it
didn't
piled
even
in.
remember that there was a signal on there, and I'm glad you cut them off, because then I could go look at them and see that it had 3 wires, so then you know it's a blinker. That needs fluid.
But it's like the Packard. It's like the Chris in the Packard
Yeah,
when he
that-
lost all his hair because you start one thing and then pretty soon one issue arises and you don't know, you were working on so many different things, you don't know which problem could be causing the issue, and pretty soon you have such a mess that you call Peterbilt and pay them a lot of money. Except this we figured out ourselves. We only have at least a solid day in figuring this out between the 3 days we worked on it, but we got it. They got it. So on to the next problem. We would like to get our contracts delivered this month, and the harder we try, the shorter the hours get to be, or the snowstorms start to fly. So we've got 3 weeks to deliver the remaining of our contracts, which we'll never get in time. So we're gonna get the 5th and final truck hooked up, or 5th and final hopper bottom hooked up, and we're gonna send it next week.
2.5 days.
2.5 days a week we get to truck. So
It's got noise.
it's been a while since Willie. No, that was previous damage. Don't scare me like that.
What's going on here?
So this Willie won't go. It was normally just a fall time unit. So
Yeah.
whoever gets this truck has no cruise control because it don't have it, not equipped. Manual tarp, manual cranks.
I told Brody.
Does that comment sound like a spoiled brat?
Well, I have an out. I'm gonna sound like a baby.
Why?
My shoulders.
Oh yeah.
Shoulders bad.
Oh okay. You remember what 80,000 looks like?
There's no air in the rear tire. She's flat. Like flat.
Oh good.
Loaded.
Oh good.
I'm serious. You probably shouldn't put anything back there.
Like debeaded?
It might come debeaded.
Oh good. Checking tires, I guess, was a later thought, huh?
Well, they should be good. They were good when we parked them away.
All right, we did make it. She was squatting pretty good, but there was enough to hold the bead. So we'll get this pumped up and either in the shop or back in the shed. Next week we'll start with 5 trucks. So I got a question for you guys. Comment below. Are you the rip it off type of guy? Or put another one on? Apparently someone around here has been continue to put it on, but I just can't do it. It's just waiting for a pressure washer to grab this wad, and there goes your license tab. 09. Wow, I believe that's an 09. There we go. It was 09, by the way, and there was still a couple more stuck on there. Well, I think that's going to be a wrap. 5 trucks hooked up, ready for Monday morning, and yeah, end of the week. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you guys next time.